Good afternoon and welcome to Nolan's News and Discover NC Homes. I have Cameron Smith with me today of CL Smith Construction. Cameron, I thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We've done the past few segments with Cameron. We've discussed energy efficiency, the Energy Star Rated program, as well as indoor air quality. And Cameron's here today. Cameron, some builders prefer to build on a slab and some builders prefer to build on a crawl space. So I wanted to ask you, what do you prefer?
Nolan, thank you for asking the question, and I get asked that question as well. I much prefer a crawl space over a slab for a variety of reasons, and I'll go through those reasons. Basically, with a crawl space, you're getting accessibility, which I think is important. You're accessible to plumbing, wiring. If you ever want to do any future remodeling, you've got access to everything under your house. You can crawl under there, and you can do things in the future. A slab, is not the case.
Sure.
A slab is usually going to be dirt filled, and it's going to be solid, either a slab on grade or what's called a raised slab, which you fill it with dirt and you pour a slab on top. The other thing I think is very important is just comfort. There is no give in concrete, so over time it's harder on your knees and your back. A wood floor system has a little bit of give to it, enough to make a difference. Also, when installing different types of flooring, a crawl space, doing a crawl space, you're going to have a wood subfloor. Therefore, installing a sand and finished wood product, like I like to do. We like to finish our material on site, versus doing a pre-finished or a glue-down type of floor. So that's something I think that's a big advantage as well. There's also the idea of a crawl being or a slab being colder. People would install tile on a slab, and it's going to feel colder on their feet. That ambient earth temperature is going to make it up through the dirt and into the slab, and it's going to just have a colder feel to it. Another reason I really like a crawl space is I like to do my heating and air under the house when I can. If it's a house that's got a multi-story house, typically our first floor unit will always go under the house. From a comfort standpoint, I think it's important to have that air down, and I get my returns up, and I have that air flowing down to up instead of with a slab. You're going to have everything in the attic trying to flow down. So it's just from a comfort standpoint. The biggest negative of a crawl space, really, that people are concerned about is controlling moisture.
Yes, it's a huge concern down here.
And we do that through doing what's called an encapsulated crawl space, and
what is...
I'll explain more about that.
Okay.